Hello. It feels kind of weird having my face on camera because I have another YouTube channel, and this is one that I'm going to be starting, and it's going to have more of me. I'm not normally on the camera, but being that I have another YouTube channel, some of y'all will know me, most of you will not. Some of y'all might have heard me before. Very few people have seen me. I've been in very few videos. With that being said, I'm going to start a new channel called News Humor, and it's kind of ironic and funny because the first video I'm going to make is not very humorous at all. And I apologize for this because I will come out with stuff that is more humorous and different takes on what's going on in the media. Right now, in the media, it's getting overwhelmed, saturated with the coronavirus, and I wish to talk about that for a few minutes today. First and foremost, I wish to give thanks to the Almighty Creator. It is my prayers and my dreams that your Creator is with you and will give you the strength that you require to get through these hard times and these difficult days that we're probably going to have ahead of us. With that being said, let's talk about some things that I've been seeing in the counterculture and the news and just generally around town when I talk to people. And that is, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear about martial law, the government just overreaching and getting too much control. There's a lot of fear on what the real numbers are. A lot of people feel that for sure China has not been honest. There's a lot of fear on what's going to come next and how bad is it going to get. And I have the same concerns that everyone else has. I've been preparing for this for a long time because I have a son, and that's when I got really serious about what our future might look like. But it's different when you're going through it. All I can say is, as far as the martial law goes, the best way to not have martial law is if we as a society take care of one another. I was actually talking with a gentleman just yesterday, and they were saying, if we all do what we're supposed to do, this shouldn't be a problem. The coronavirus shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to get through this. And I looked at them wholeheartedly and I said, if we could all just do what we're supposed to do, there would be no reason to have government. Because government is basically there to keep people in line who are out of control. And today, I would say most people kind of think that government is out of control one way or another. I was even watching news just last week, and they were talking about how this is a horrible time for the coronavirus to hit. And I don't know if there's ever a good time, but one of the things that they were bringing up is that this is going on when there is so much mistrust in the government. To get down to it, basically, I think we shouldn't panic. We shouldn't run out and go buy things. We are in this now, for better or for worse. Hopefully, whatever brought us here, I like to call it my Creator, it has given us the strength, has given us the tools that we're going to need to not only get ourselves through, but to get people we love and even strangers through this time. With all of that being said, I would like to go over some numbers. It kept me up a little bit last night. So there are brand new reports coming out of 21 million cell phone accounts getting closed in China from the beginning of the year, from January until just a couple of days ago, about March 21st. I'm not real sure on the exact date. there are 1.1 billion cell phone users in China, which leaves about 320 million people who do not have a cell phone. And those people probably live in poor farming villages outside of the very rural areas of China. They're not city dwellers. And they probably don't have a lot of money, and we've all seen videos of the roads being closed, in some cases just dirt bulldozed or rocks bulldozed in front of them so that nobody can get through. Those people are probably hit the hardest. But if we just take their number, and I found two main articles on it, and the article from Bloomberg basically said that all of those cell phone accounts were from business slowing down, businesses closing, people giving up their second phone. And I'll go ahead and say, yeah, that's probably some of it. I found this other article from IB Times, and they're right down the center and typically get their facts straight from as far as I can tell online. And they're saying that, yeah, some of it is from slowing business, but a lot of it is probably from the coronavirus victims that passed away in March and February and January. And that is very, very scary numbers. Let's just say 10% of it is slower business. That would still leave 1.3% of China's population that would have passed away because of the coronavirus. Let that sink in for a minute. And you start to understand why these world leaders and people in the know seem to not want to tell the public the truth. Why they wish to keep the public in the dark. And this isn't a conspiracy theory. I don't even know if all of this stuff is true. I just know what I read, and it looks pretty interesting to me. If you doubled the number from 19 million to 38, you would have about 2.7% of China's population. And that would line right up with the World Health Organization of 3 to 4%. Now, it's my personal belief that one of the reasons, if this is the truth and this is what's going on, one of the reasons we're not being told is because that they're afraid people will panic. If these numbers are true, and this is what's going on, I believe one of the reasons why they wouldn't be announcing it to the public is because they wouldn't wish for the people to panic. Look at what happened with toilet paper and paper towels. And those aren't the things that people need. People need food, water, clothing. I mean, before toilet paper and paper towels, get some rags. Wash them. Boil them in water. There are ways of sanitizing things. And again, there are different ways of sanitizing things than getting hand sanitizer. Go get bottles of Everclear, and you can make a lot of hand sanitizer with that. And you can use it for other types of sanitizer and disinfectants. It's very useful stuff, especially when all of the hand sanitizers, alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and peroxide are mainly emptied from shelves. These are going to be really, really trying times ahead of us. And all I ask is that we stay calm, we keep a level head, and we show the people of this world what we're made of and what type of people we are. Because do you really wish to be the individual who panics and freaks out and runs down to the store and fights your neighbor for the last can of green beans? Or do you really wish to be the type of people who think, calm down, breathe, get enough oxygen to the brain, and come up with an intelligent, rational decision to keep moving forward? Because it's up to us. and what we're going to do, and the world that we're going to leave our children for the future. This has been incredibly important for me for a number of years, and now I see it all materializing. I hope other people see it, and with this being a new channel of news humor, and I promise I will bring some funny stuff later, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe until we get to 1,000 subscribers, and then y'all can just watch the commercials. I don't really care if you like it and share it. As long as we got 1,000 subscribers, if y'all watch the commercials, we're cool, because I get paid for that. Anyways, I will talk more about who I am and why I'm doing this the next video I make. Thanks.
Hello!
Who are you saying hi to?
Hello, viewers!
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube!
Yeah, don't knock this around because that's where the microphone is.
Okay.
Would you like to tell YouTube something?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You gotta get back up on the screen.
Okay. I am on the screen.
Now.
I was on the screen when I was like this, but I'm not doing that again.
Well, this video is going to be about coronavirus. How do you feel about coronavirus?
Okay, the coronavirus is bad. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Well, that's not all I gotta say. It mainly affects older people, like 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100.
Well, how does it affect you?
It can affect me by, it really doesn't affect kids that much. If they have asthma or like anything that is bad for them, yeah, they could die from it. But I mean, if they don't have something bad from it, they will not, there's probably a more percent of a chance that they won't die from it.
Well, what about school? Is it affecting your school?
Yeah, I have e-learning and I'm still in my pajamas. I'm in onesies. Oh.
Well, what about hanging out with friends? Has it affected hanging out with friends?
Oh yeah, some of my friends like
can't hang out now, huh?
Yeah.
So I would say coronavirus is affecting you.
Yeah. It's also affecting my other stuff. I was supposed to have swimming yesterday, but yesterday and the Monday before yesterday, but I didn't because of the coronavirus. They canceled soccer, I think, for the whole season. And the whole season of soccer. And they also canceled karate for I think a week. After last Friday, they just canceled it.
So this sounds like it's really affected you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I get pretty bored, and if parents, if your kid likes and if they like get bored when they're e-learning, like they're finished their work and stuff, and they really like math, try Prodigy for them. It's a pretty fun game. Yeah. You get a lot of levels. The highest level is about 100.
Was that your favorite math game?
Oh yeah, it is. We play it in school. I play it in my school. Yeah.